What's up? I don't even know how I'm gonna. I don't even know what I'm gonna name this channel anymore. Cause I called it I Have a Question, but it's not popping up on YouTube. I'm trying to search it up right now, and then it's bare random videos. What I want to talk about today is literally just self-esteem. Generally, self-esteem. That's just it. Self-esteem. How highly you think of yourself. What you expect of yourself. What you tolerate. What you're allowed to be done to you by other people. And believe me, bro, so many dickheads in this world. You find them everywhere. You find them on your doorstep. You find them as soon as you leave your house. Evil people, racists, dickheads, knobheads. People who judge you for the same mistake that they fucking make. I put on my Snapchat feed the other day. The more people that hate you, the happier you'll be. I know that didn't go anywhere because nobody's seen it. But believe me, the more I upload these videos and the more I do this shit, more and more people are going to see this. You need to stop taking depressing stuff. You need to stop looking at depressing memes, thinking they're funny. All those depressing memes are that downplay yourself, downplay who you are as a person. They're not jokes. They're there to put by someone who's trying to project their feelings onto other people. And then all you dickheads follow it and be like, yeah, oh my god, I can relate. No, you can't relate. Shut the fuck up. Real shit, because your self-esteem is down the toilet because of the things you digest. I put on my Snapchat feed the same quote I just said. That the more people that hate you, the happier you'll be. People seen it, nobody reacted to it. Nobody said anything. You should thank me. You should say thank you to me for putting that shit on there. You should be thanking me for putting stuff that's positive. Positive affirmations. Things that make you happy. Things that are helping you. Not things that are making you more depressed. Not those bullshit that you entertain. Nah, none of that, bro. The shit I put you here is the truth. And what can help you. Long term, short term, it don't matter. I put time into these videos because I'm trying to help people, but at the moment I feel like no one wants to receive my help. But then again, enough about my channel. I'll grow, definitely. I know that. But what the thing is, yeah, I'm trying to say, your self-esteem is very fucking important. You need to let go of being scared of what people think of you. You need to let go of what people project on you. You just need to let go in general. Be free. Be happy. Chill. Relax. Be yourself. Do you. Not enough people know this. You don't need too many friends. I'll tell you something, yeah. I think most of you, yeah, something your friends do to you, that's a slap in your face. A slap to the face. Something cheeky, something disrespectful that your friends do to you all the time. But you all look at it and take it the way it is because you think it's normal and you don't think there's a problem with it. And that's it. Okay, how many of you have asked your friend if they wanted to leave the house? And because they couldn't be bothered or couldn't think of an excuse at that point in time, they asked you this dumbass question. What's the motive? Do you pay attention to what people say to you? Do you pay attention to like disrespect? Do you pay attention? Do you just let things slide? It's things like this that contribute and make your self-esteem go down the fucking toilet. You allow shit like this to happen. No one has a fucking right. If you call them your friend, they don't have a fucking right to be sat there saying, what's the motive? Why the fuck do they need a motive to come see you? Why do they need a motive to see your face? Why do they need a motive to entertain your company? Real shit. Deep that. Think about it. I hate that question. That question gets on my nerves. It gets to me. What's the motive? Are you crazy? Me? Imagine asking me that question. How fucking dare you? You should... Bro, this is what I mean, bro. This is why I don't have too many friends. People should pay me for my time. People should be paying me for my time. What the fuck? What's the motive? Like, straight to the point, yeah? If anyone asks you that question, they aren't really your friend. They're the type of people that entertain other people and like to have loads of people around just so they can feel something. And that something is getting validation. That's why people struggle to be themselves. Your projection and your perception of yourself is based on what other people think of you. I keep saying this shit. Sounds like a broken record, but not enough people are listening. You don't fucking listen to things that actually help you. That's why more and more people are sinking into depression. Why the fuck will you not get depressed when you're too busy trying to please people around you but yourself? You're going to go crazy because you can't please everyone. It's not going to happen. You will never find a group of people that all want the same thing. Everybody's diverse, everybody's unique, but nobody understands that. Everyone's trying to play a role. They're not even trying to play a role, they're trying to play a facade. It's an act of what people they want people to think they are. All this reputation bullshit. I don't do that, bro. I'm me. What you see is me. You either take me as I am or you can get the fuck out of my face. It's as simple as that. Me, the only one. That's me, myself. I'll sleep alone. Hell, I'll die alone. You need to have that mindset. How are you not going to be depressed when the thought of someone who probably you will never see again matters to you? How are you not going to be depressed? This shit is very simple, but not a lot of people are sharing it. Not a lot of people are actually taking it serious. What's the motive? Are you crazy? Me? Dog. You don't know. Imagine being my so-called friend and asking what the motive is. Needing a motive to see my face. You can get the fuck out of my life, bro. You can die and I'll get on my day like nothing happened. What's the motive? Someone asks you that question, they're saying something without saying it. They're saying they need something entertaining. They need something stimulating in order for them to entertain your company. That's very simple. What's the motive? I don't care if it's your long-time friend. Your friend is supposed to be jumping at the chance to see your ass. That's what friends are. But the term friend has lost its meaning these days. The term friend has lost its meaning. It has no meaning whatsoever. My friend is my acquaintance. My friend is the guy I see at work. My friend is the guy that gives me validation. My friend is the people who lick my ass. My friend is the guy I buy weed from. That's what friend is now. Your friend is no longer the guy who has your back in a fight or just in a general confrontation. Your friend is no longer the guy who wants to see you just for seeing you without no motive. Your friend is no longer the person that has long talks about you, about life in general, and wanting to help you both physically, being there, and emotionally. Your friend is no longer the person who you can be productive together and make some money. Some fucking money. Life isn't just about raves and shit. Life ain't just about going out and trying to look good in front of people who don't give a fuck about you. They don't care. That's why you're depressed. Your inner conscience knows I'm not doing a good job of pleasing these people, but then again, that's my sole purpose. It's not your sole purpose. Your sole purpose is to please yourself. It's me first. I come first, always. If you're watching this video now, I want you to think long and hard. As I'm talking to the camera, I'm speaking to the camera, you listen and think hard about your life. Doesn't matter how far you want to go. The definition of success is waking up happy. What makes you happy? Because I'm sick and tired of these kids complaining on social media every fucking day about their mental health when they do nothing to help themselves to begin with. How the fuck is your self-esteem going to get higher if your happiness is based on what the next person thinks of you, or the person after, or the person after, or the person in front of you? You can't think that shit. You always let shit slide. I'm sick of it. Letting shit slide. Letting blatant disrespect. What's the motive? What's the motive? God, bro. This is why I cut a lot of people off. And I'm guilty of this shit where I can take things too serious, which is a good attribute to have. Because that means you're not afraid to cut motherfuckers off. And you know that. What is stopping you from being yourself? Like, unapologetically. What is stopping you from caring if the other person hates you? I don't care if you hate me. Now, I care what you say about me. Caring about what someone says to you and what someone thinks of you, two different things. I don't want you all to get that mixed up because a lot of people do. Words pack a punch. Words have power, like, not in the sense of it will happen, but in the sense of they hit hard. Some things a motherfucker can say to you, it will hit harder than the actual punch to the face. Sometimes someone will say something to me where I'd rather get punched in the face. I'd rather get punched in the face. Real shit. See, today I was playing football on my own. Well, I wasn't on my own. At first I came out. There's this little cage, a park near my house where we go play football. It's got basketball hoops in it, so you can play basketball too. I walk in, see a couple of niggas I just met today. Cool as fuck. We had a blast, like, bro, it was fun. Shit, we were sharing jokes, laughing, getting to know each other and shit. One boy and one girl, by the way. They leave. Well, 3 minutes before they actually leave, these bunch of white kids come in. Little white kids, 7-year-olds-ish. Max, 7-year-old max. Little babies, innit? Yeah. And then they leave. I start playing on my own, and then one of these kids walk over to me and has the cheek to ask me, why are you on your own? First of all, let me make some context so you don't blow shit out of proportion that I'm saying. See, when someone walks over to you and asks why you're on your own, it's not what it used to be. They generally don't care. They want to paint you out as a loner. They want to make you feel unwanted. They want to make you join and conform to their projection that you need friends to be around you to feel important. Even though you're going to die alone, by the way, but yeah. So this kid asked me in some kind of cheeky way. Didn't like the way he was talking to me. So straight up, I looked at him. I was like, yo, why don't you shut the fuck up and go play with your friends? This kid walks out of the cage, yeah, closes the door, gets on his bike, goes far enough down the street from where I was playing the football, and says, I know where your long-lost dad is. Now, I shouldn't be getting annoyed at this because I've got a father in my life. Unlike, you know what I'm going to get to, yeah? If you're watching this and you're black, you know what that meant. Because it's the perception and the myth that a lot of black kids don't have a father present. But it's not just a black thing. A lot of white people, Asian people are bastards themselves. I have a father at home. We talk. I still see him. And shit like that. But that kid assumed I didn't have a dad simply because of my skin color. And you know it is. Don't bother trying to defend this shit because you know. But yeah. What I'm saying is, yeah, that kid is 7 max. Where the fuck did he learn that? From his parents, obviously. Why do you care about the same people? The same people who teach their children racist things, the same people who like to preach that they're good people, teaching their children racist shit, why would you care about what they've got to say about you? The same people who like to preach being a good person and just being honest and loyal, and they can't even spell honor. Half of them can't even spell the word fucking honor. And they go on and teach their kids shit like this. See, with kids, yeah, it's different. When a child's racist, yeah, it hits me hard, but at the same time, I don't have the same incentive. My switch doesn't go off to like hit the human being right in front of me. No, I don't do that with kids. I don't blame them sometimes because the bullshit and the information they're getting is coming from their parents. Nothing more, nothing less. It's coming from their parents. Like I always say, their parents are coming from a time where racism was widely accepted. Whether you want to admit it or not. Like, racism has calmed down now. It's still around. The fact that it's around is stupid, but still nothing compared to when I was growing up. Bruh. That shit gets to me, man. That shit gets to me. The more people that hate you, the happier you will be. Believe me. Because the more and more people that hate you, the less of a shit you have to give. Believe me, bro. They're the same people who become arbiters when you finally make some money or you have something that they want. So why would you care about what they've got to say? Why allow them to project their limitations on you? Or you can't do this. Or are you weird? Nobody does this, so therefore you shouldn't do what you want to do because no one's doing it. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't care if we're long-time friends. Fucking, we met like a few weeks ago, a few months ago. School friends, college friends, work friends. I don't give a fuck. You need to understand. In order to feel truly loved, you have to be hated by a lot of people. You need some contrast in your life. You can't just have too much of one thing. It's all about moderation. But I understand motivation is kind of hard to get in this topic because there's way too many motherfuckers who are racist. Way too many motherfuckers who will shit on you for mistakes that they make too. Way too many people who like to conform and then try and force you to conform to a norm that your circle, that their circle, inner circle does shit like that. Way too many people doing that. It's difficult to find someone who's unique and does their own thing because they want to do it. It should be the norm. Like, shit like, people, you walk past someone, if you're watching this, the last person you spoke to, look at their feet. What shoes are they wearing? Okay, now that you've answered that question, did they, answer this question honestly, did they buy that shoe because they wanted it or because it's the main brand that everybody gets? Lonsdale, Slazenger, fucking, what's it called, Puma. All these companies, they have great shoes, but no one's going to wear them because people are going to look down on you. Oh, where'd you get your shoes from? See, people who say that, yeah, people who make fun of my shoes, I don't care anymore. You know why? These are the same fuckers, yeah, who gets their parents to buy them their shoes. Why I bought my shoes with my money, and they're trying to fucking tell me, having the cheek to ask me where I got my shoes from, bro. See, shit like this that make me want to fight. You need to understand that, bro. People aren't shit. They're not worth anything. They're not worth anything. Why do you care what a piece of shit has to say? The equivalent, right? If you care about what other people have to say to you, this is the equivalent of what you're doing. If a cripple walks over to you and laughs at you for being crippled while you're standing on two of your feet, are you going to take that cripple seriously? Are you going to take that cripple serious? No, you're not going to do that. You know why? Because it's solid. It's a foundation in your head that you know you can stand and walk on your 2 feet. Just like it's a foundation and it's solid in your head that you're your own person. And nobody is better than you at being you. So why the fuck would you give about what they've got to say? And you white fuckers who like try and like be slick, say something slick, like I know where your long lost dad is. You bastards don't even fucking have parents in your home. Every time I have a conversation with one of you, you go, Oh, I'm going to my dad's house. I'm going to my mom's house. I'm going to see my mom's boyfriend. Your home is unstable, but yet you want to be racist to me, even though you don't know who the fuck I am. That's all I've got to say today, bro. You need to understand how to love yourself. It's as simple as that.